What is up, everybody? I don't know if I started talking before I started broadcasting. Anyway, what is up? We are playing Baldur's Gate. So I haven't been streaming much lately. The drops in streams have been frustrating, and no one really watches it anyway, so it's really not that big a deal. However, I've been drinking tonight and bored, and I thought I'd stream this just for fun, just in case. Anyone decides to pop in and take a look. So, a little background on this. I bought this game on release last year. Played it a bit and just really, really struggled to get into it. Couldn't do it. I've never been a D&D player, and I gotta be honest, like real true RPGs like this one where you pick classes, you pick races, it's just never, it's very overwhelming to me. It's never really grasped me because I feel it's so overwhelming. So it was hard for me to get into. I really struggled with it. But crossplay was just released not too long ago, and I started playing this with a friend. We've been talking about, she's a PC player, I'm a PlayStation player. So we've been talking about, alright, I struggled to get in this game, but I think I'd be able to do better if I had a friend to play with. So we've been talking basically since release that when crossplay is... Sorry, there's something on my teeth. 1 second. When crossplay is added, that we will play this game together. So we started playing, and I'm enjoying it a bit more this time. And I think it is because I'm playing with a friend. But the one issue I have with multiplayer is it's not connected at all. And my friend is very bad about telling me when she's doing things. So she'll be in a conversation with someone and won't tell me, and I'll be like trading materials or buying something or talking to someone else or, exploring something, not really paying attention, and all of a sudden I'll find out she's talking to someone, I'm missing like what the hell's going on. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play the side game for myself so I can get the story. That way I won't get frustrated with her when she does things without me watching, because my friend this is her type of game, and so I don't want to step on her toes. This is her world, not my world, and at the same time, neither of us are used to playing these games with people, so, there's like cutscenes that you get into just because you walk too far, but she won't tell me, and she doesn't think that it's not her fault. I'm not blaming her, but it's just, it's not something you think of, so... Yeah, so I thought I'd start playing it, and I've already done a little bit already. I created a character. And, I mean, God, the character creation is just... ideal example of how overwhelming I think this is. I mean, you don't even go into your character's appearance, and it's like, oh God, what do I do? What is his race? What is his class? So I figured I'm gonna do human, cause that's just how I am. I like to be the humans. It doesn't happen. I don't play these games very often, but that's just my go-to when I do play games like this. And I decided to do a rogue. The only thing, let's take a quick look at her character sheet here. So I took a little off dexterity and added it to wisdom and charisma. That's really the only thing I changed. So I did the ship, got off the ship, and I've already recruited Gale, Asterion, I think it's the same. Arion? No, it's Asterion. And Shadow Art. So I've got those 3, and I just got into, and Lae'zel. I think that's how you pronounce her name, Lae'zel. I have a Astarion back at camp. And we just got into Emerald Grove, I think it's called. Is that what this place is called? Emerald Grove, yep. We talked to... see, this is the problem I have with this, is I forget all these names because they're so crazy. Zell's quest was finding Zoru to find this Crash. And this is Lae'zel's idea for helping us with the worm, whatever you call him, tadpole, that was inserted into her eye, that's going to turn us into mind flayers. I'm saying these words, but I still don't fully understand them. I mean, I do understand them. It's not like it's complicated, but I feel like I'm speaking gibberish. I'm enjoying it, but at the same time, it's still hard for me to get into. But we're still really early. Originally, I had played... I don't know how long I played. I made one character first and played a few hours and really struggled and decided to look for help. So I went online and looked for tips, and on Reddit, one of the first things I saw when I looked for that, one of the first tips was create a character, kind of get the feel of it, understand what you want to do, then go back, don't get too far, go back and create another character and use that with your little understanding of what's going on. And did that and got into it, and I played it for a few hours. Never left this first area, but completed some quests, and then just kind of gave up on it. I kind of lost interest. So that's really all we've done since getting off the ship, is we recruited a few characters, and then I talked to Zoru, or whatever that guy's name is. So let's talk to Lae'zel, see what she says.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Backstory here, she was trying to get all alpha bitch with this Zoru guy. And at first I let her go, but it was getting a little ridiculous, and I kind of felt bad, so I stopped her, and now she's all mad that I stopped her from being a dick. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm wanting my... Because the rogue, I want him... So, I named him Robin, for Robin Hood, believe it or not, and I give him a folk hero background. And the only reason I did that is because when I created him, without the face paint, it looks a little bit better without the face, or I guess they call them tattoos, but it looks like face paint. He kind of looked like the Robin Hood character from Once Upon a Time, and that's just kind of where I got that idea. So that's why I've named him Robin. So I definitely want him to be more like a Robin Hood type character, where... You know, I'm a thief, but I'm a thief for good. But the problem is I'm still getting into this game and still trying to figure out everything that's going on, so... Anyway.
Kenyak, your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait. I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run. The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
So in my playthrough with my friend, we're actually kind of at the same spot, even though we've played far more hours. She is also the type of RPG player that just explores every nook and cranny, and I get it. I get why people do that. I'm never, ever going to be that type of player. You know, I don't need to pick up a bunch of useless shit that I know is useless. But we're going to go recruit Will here.
Go on.
I'm hoping we recruit Will. I'm guessing there's a chance I don't, but...
Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned.
Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile
Oops, I didn't mean to
downward,
skip that.
and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlach. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses. Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation.
I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
Do I want... Because I know Karlach is one I can recruit here. Do I want Will when I recruit her? Yeah, I'm sick of Zell.
Until later, then.
I like how you think.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress.
Any questions, children?
Warriors.
Let me look. So, you know what's funny is I've actually done far more exploring and picking up random shit in my solo playthrough than I have in my other playthrough with my friend.
Again.
Mostly because she just takes everything before I even have a chance to look, but it's whatever, it's fine. Like I said, I'm when I play with her, I feel like I'm just kind of supporting her playthrough. It's hers. I'll tough it out, but that's why I decided to do my own. But anyway, it's funny because there are things that I've gotten with less exploring that I don't have now. And I know my friend's a cleric, so she can talk to animals, and I know that's kind of beneficial here. So I was hoping I had one of those potions to speak to animals, which I have found in my previous playthrough, in my last playthrough, but I don't know where I found it. So we need to go down here first and talk to Nettie. And this is about, after I talk to Nettie, it will be about the last thing I've done.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
Now let's level up Will real quick.
Hero at heart,